Hi, thank you for clicking on this video and coming to this tarot card reading. This is going to be a general reading for you where I'm just going to look at more spiritual advice, more psychological advice and guidance that comes through for you at this time. It's timeless, so whenever it comes to you is when it's probably meant to be. Unless we get cards that would specifically direct me towards love or I get specific love messages intuitively, we're not going to be looking at those today for today's reading. So yeah, there will be an extended in the description box below if you want to go deeper into whatever is about to come out here for you at this time. All right, so strength coming out. You know, this is timeless, but it just reminds me that it is Leo season right now. So first of all, shout out to any Leos watching. Happy birthday to any fellow Leos that are watching. But this doesn't exclude you if you're not a Leo. This just involves, I feel like, the energies and the teachings of a Leo. So right now would be a time where you're challenged to embrace your strength, or you feel that you're actually embodying that. So what does it feel to be challenged to embrace your strength? This could be things with self-acceptance, with ego, with boundaries, with creativity, with craft, with expression, things like this. I feel like these are going to be themes that you'll be experiencing or struggling. Now, the struggle would be growth in these areas, as long as you struggle correctly. And struggling correctly is not letting these things break you down or hurt you. It's to grow and learn from whatever you're going through right now. That's how you struggle correctly, and you kind of grow and gain strength, I guess, in those areas. Some of you feel like you're battling like this, this dark side of you. This, I don't want to say it's like a demon, but we can say it as a demon to make the analogy better. It's not about defeating whatever this side of you is. It's going to be about understanding the strength of this part of you. It's a transmutation of this side of you. Possessions came out with avoidance, which I thought was pretty interesting because the message was very specific to use 3 cards in like a triangle, but then 4 came out. Structure being at the top of the triangle, which almost looks like the top of a triangular like fixture. I thought that was kind of interesting as well. So the first thing that came to my eye was the card of community right here, which means that other people are going to be playing a role in whatever you are developing or whatever you're becoming, whatever you're doing. So it doesn't like, I feel like a lot of you are very solitary individuals, which means like you're growing and you're changing on your own and you don't need other people to do any of these things. But opening up to others, the support of others, learning from others, networking with others, learning about others, understanding that there are other people in the world. There are other people who are compatible with you, who can share your energy, who you can share with. And even just understanding this will open the door for those energies to come to you. But I kind of see a lot of you online right now. Whether you're selling something online or starting like an online business, I just feel like community is really important for a lot of you at this time. You do need structure. I feel this is about a business or something for some of you. This isn't about your interpersonal growth. This is about you showing off that growth through other means. So, of course, community plays a big role, understanding the people around you. Next is going to be structure. You need to be disciplined right now. Again, learning plays a big part in this, but also having discipline, doing something daily, doing the same thing every day, and that's going to build and build and build. You might think that some small habit or some small routine, especially when it comes to business or some kind of like fitness, some kind of like self thing, it's these little things that you're doing. It's this little structure, this little routine that's going to make the biggest impact if you keep up with it over a long term. In the end, all of those days that you were consistent will amount to something huge. a big impact, but you have to keep up with these little things, which I feel like you're kind of saying, no, it's insignificant. I'm not seeing the results quickly, or it's just a small thing. So it's easy to eventually give up what you're doing. Whether this is about like a social media post today so you can build your community, right? Keep up with that. One of those will eventually take off and go viral, or you'll just learn how to craft these posts better through doing it every day. It doesn't feel like you are though, but you need to be consistent. There's an avoidance of possessions. I'm going to leave that there for you. So the first thing that came to my mind was like, maybe you need to clean your house. Maybe you need to like downsize to get rid of things. Having more space and a more clean environment it's just better for you. I mean, energetically, spiritually. I feel for some of you, there's something that you are avoiding around your house, and it feels like it's interacting with it. I don't know if this is like a religious thing. Maybe you haven't really been to your altar or your whatever to do your ritual or whatever, but the message is sent to whoever needed to hear that, the avoidance and the possessions there. I want to keep going with this deck. I like what it's giving to us. Let's see what else we get here. Let's do two more. We got a little angel statue. I'm a bit biased, but I feel like some of you, that just means something in and of itself, these little angel statues coming into the reading for you. But what do we have? We have rage and we have bonds. And interesting that the bonds show a marriage or a wedding ring that says, I love you. So some of you are dealing with betrayal. This is maybe linked to a marriage. Doesn't have to be. It could be like just a regular relationship as well. But let's talk about rage. Talk about anger, right? Which is, that is so tied to ego and growth and strength, that rage. You don't want to piss a Leo off, you know what I mean? So that's a big part of that teaching, which is thematically the theme of the whole reading. Those of you that are dealing with rage or anger, understand more what that says about what that says about your desires and what that says about you. And then channel that into getting what you want in a constructive way versus a destructive way. That's your message. All right, let's continue with these guys. I don't know if I already said this in the past 10 minutes, but deck list is in the description box. Always will be for my videos. So you can go support the artists who made these fucking awesome decks. All right. Let's see what the tarot have to say. I love that this deck is just speaking for itself. What do the tarot have to say? So we're going straight into the Nine of Pentacles. Again, I feel a very grounded type of energy right now in this reading. So I think finances, business, physical objects, your physical space is playing a big role in what's going on now. Three of Swords. I flipped that into reverse. I'm going to keep it like that. Let's just keep it like that. See what else comes out here. Yeah, I got this deck and I haven't used it in a while. Aura actually ordered it because it finally got off the wait list and she's just raving about it, and then it inspired me to use it again. So, okay. Dream, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and then time. There's something that you want that's coming in time, but you're kind of going through a rough patch before that comes to you. What is it that you want so bad? I feel like that's love and relationships. I do. But this might just be about overall abundance. What is it that you want so bad? Yeah, you're struggling a bit. Page of Coins. So understand any dips right now, as long as you're handling it correctly, will become an uptick for you. What is it that you want so bad? My viewer, my watcher, my TAROVERSE. Some of you just want to feel like you belong. It doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. You just want to like find like your tribe or your people, or just feel like you fit. So this could be self-acceptance. Or that what you've been fighting for, what you've been trying to get, will actually come. Some of you feel like it's not there, especially right now. But I tell you, I think it's coming for you. Just take this all as learning and growing points, right? Brainwash yourself to think that, and eventually you'll make it through. You'll have grown and you'll have learned, and you'll be where you want to be, or at least very close. There is definitely a heartache or a betrayal weighing some of you guys down, and that is just part of your purpose right now, is to be getting through that. So I'm acknowledging that that's there with some of you, that betrayal or that hurt, and that's difficult to go through, but it is part of your path right now. The solitary energy is insane. A lot of you are in this hermit mode energy. You're in this kind of little bubble of self, I feel like, with the Nine of Pentacles. It shows me that that's doing good for you. I feel like that is a good move for you. Spend time on your own. Make it enjoyable. Enjoy your own company. Enjoy wherever you are. Enjoy what you do, your hobbies. Just start to enjoy life as you. All right, that's going to pay dividends in the future for you, okay? Those of you that feel like you're struggling, especially emotionally, hang on to what you've got is the message with that. Sit with it for a while. Your dream is coming, okay? You just need to, okay, so let me show you the cards a little bit. We have dream, the precursor to this whole kind of speech that I'm giving about this, right? So it shows me that something's on your mind. There's something that you really want. I just kind of feel like you've got to really kind of hang in there. So I'm getting this imagery of being on a ship. It's stormy. You might think it's going to sink, might not sink, but you got to hold on. Some things may fly off into the water. Other things may survive. But I don't think the ship is going to sink. You just need time. So do give it time. The Hangman. The Knight of Cups, Three of Wands. This can be read in a couple different ways. The first way this hits me is that there is a relationship approaching with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands after a period of not having that energy of relationship. For some of you, this is just a period where your heart doesn't feel open, where opportunities don't feel like they come to you, whether this is just emotionally, romantically, or whatever. I feel that I actually just think there's a dip right now, and that opens up soon. The opportunities come, and we've kind of talked about it. So this kind of shows that clearing and that opening of the heart coming in, but I feel like right now you are in a bit of that Hangman energy. And I think the Hangman card is cool. I did a whole video on it. I feel like it's members only now, so it's in that members only playlist. But if you're a member, you can check it out. All about the Hangman and that energy if you feel that you resonate with it. I'm going to close this reading with a card and then jump into your extended, where I'm just going to go a little bit deeper. So we pulled Gnosis. Pretty close to the end there. First thing that kind of sticks out to me is the bird and then the triangles again. Triangular structures, structured structures. Structure is important for you. That's going to clear up the energy in the sky for messages. Innermost knowing and mystic truths, Gnosis. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books on library shelves. Maybe. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. You have very Eight of Swords energy. Just close your eyes and succumb. And listen. Okay. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. That's a nudge towards a direction for you. Knowing is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip toward mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you're forever changed and become a guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. So I feel that is an upcoming kind of revelation, something that you're stepping into this energy. That knowing that comes to you comes from first being firm with yourself. When light, contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. When dark, over-intellectualizing and literizing, asking others. Go deeper. Bruce Nauman's The True Artist Helps the World by Revealing Mystic Truths. Those who say they know don't. Those who say they don't know, know. This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter all concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. Thank you very much for coming to this reading. We'll see how much deeper this goes in the extended. Take care.